Michelle's furious because Barack was offering $150,000 in hush money. By Rebecca DeCirio, Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. With the mainstream media solely consumed with their fairy tale narrative that President Donald Trump is about to be impeached over a $130,000 payment by Trump's attorney to porn star Stormy Daniels, the Democrats are hell-bent on hiding what Barack Obama did. Michelle Obama is likely furious as her husband was caught in a secret location offering $150,000 to hush someone. This will blow your mind. The Democrats and their cohorts in the mainstream media are obsessed with non-stop talk of the impending impeachment of President Trump. Kellyanne Conway hammered Chris Cuomo on CNN last night, debunking his ridiculous impeachment narrative. But what did we expect? Ever since Trump was elected, these snowflakes have refused to accept that the 2016 presidential election is over. Even Cuomo refused to acknowledge to Kellyanne last night that Trump was indeed elected fair and square. Let's be clear, a president can only be impeached if he is found to be guilty of high crimes and misdemeanors. Congress must prove a president broke the law at that level. So what high crimes and misdemeanors are the rabid Trump haters in the media offering as proof Trump has done just that? Well, they say he paid off. Through his attorney, Michael Cohen, Stormy Daniels, who had been threatened to go to the media saying Trump had sex with her in 2006. Hey, let's just go there. They say Trump broke campaign finance laws by paying her off to go away and shut her mouth. Hush money, right? Whether he had sex with her or not is not the issue, and frankly, that's not our business. Is paying her off illegal? Before we get to that, let's consider what just came out about Barack Obama that is probably making Michelle Obama furious. Remember back in 2008 when Barack was running for president and he was getting heat for his relationship with that anti-American you-know-what preacher, Jeremiah Wright? Well, guess who met with Wright and reportedly offered to pay him $150K to keep his mouth shut about their relationship? Yep, none other than Barack Hussein Obama, the former president's crackpot anti-Semitic and anti-American pastor, caused a stir in the summer of 2008 after a video was released of the pastor screaming, you know what, America, from his church pulpit. Obama's closest friend sent Reverend Wright an email offering him $150K in hush money to go silent before the election, and he did. Years later, Jeremiah Wright admitted to author Ed Klein that he had been offered the $150K bribe to go away. According to the New York Post, Wright confirmed he had sent an email from Obama's henchman to take $150,000 in hush money to stop speaking in public about his relationship with the Democratic candidate. He also met Barack in a secret location where Obama made another request for the $150,000. Reverend Wright told Ed Klein, Barack said he wanted to meet me in secret in a secure place, and I said, you're used to coming to my home. You've been here countless times, so what's wrong with coming to my home? So we met in the living room of the Parsonage of Trinity United Church of Christ at South Pleasant Avenue, right off 95th Street. Just Barack and me. I don't know if he had a wire on him. His security was outside somewhere. And one of the first things Barack said was, I really wish you wouldn't do any more public speaking until after the November election. He knew I had some speaking engagements lined up, and he said, I wish you wouldn't speak. It's going to hurt the campaign if you do that. Now Obama is admitting to Wright that the $150,000 payoff is for the Reverend to stop speaking because it's going to hurt the campaign if you do that. Now, isn't that influencing an election directly by the candidate himself, by offering a payoff in exchange for silence? I think it's much worse because he's friends with this Jeremiah character, and he's a very bad dude, like Trump would say. That's totally different from a porn star, because Barack believed in what Jeremiah Wright was spewing out there. So there's a big difference with that. So he tried to keep who he really was and his hatred for America silent so it wouldn't get out there. It's totally different for somebody having sex with someone if they did or didn't just go away because you're going to hurt my, the reputation. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving right along. Well, sure it is, but guess what? It's not illegal unless the money came directly from Obama's campaign funds. Now that the Democrats think they've caught Trump in some impeachable deal, this gem coming back to light right now, and Obama is causing a rapid meltdown, and Michelle must be furious as she is the one hitting the campaign trail for the midterms. Yeah, well, it's getting out there, that's for sure. Now the former First Lady can't talk about Trump being on the verge of impeachment because frankly, what Barack did, she'd have to admit the truth. It's not a crime. In fact, what Obama did was a real political move. Absolutely. Reverend Wright would have exposed Obama's deep-seated hatred. There it is. I just said that by myself. Deep-seated hatred for America, which would have really impacted the election, much more so than Trump's payoff. Absolutely, because Trump, whatever. He's, let's say he was playing around. Who cares? But, when you have a deep-seated hatred for America and you pay people off to keep them out of the media, it's a totally different ball game. Stormy Daniels wouldn't have affected the election politically. Not at all. She would have had zero effect on the election. She couldn't prove Trump hated our country. Absolutely not. He loves it. Do you see the difference? Regardless, Trump can use his personal funds any way he wants, even if he is doing it to hush people up before an election. Can you imagine a billionaire not having to make people go away who are threatening them? It's much more cost effective to just pay them off than go to court. And it happens all the time. And the American people understand this is just another big nothing burger hoping to oust Trump and cancel the 2016 presidential elections outcome. That's what they want. And they want, actually, in their mind, they think Hillary's going to step to the plate, step up to the plate. So we must get the word out and fight against the nonsense being spewed by the snowflakes. Share this information with as many patriots as you can until the mainstream media and the Democrats get the message President Donald Trump and his supporters aren't going anywhere. And this latest false narrative to try and impeach Trump is dead on arrival. Absolutely. And another point I'd like to make, Trump has his own money. These election law finances and stuff, I would assume came out because usually, back then, people didn't have money to run an election, so to speak, so they made these laws up. But Trump has his own money. I mean, it's not like Trump was broke and he had to go into the campaign fund to get $150,000 to pay off this weirdo, right? You see? Or 130, excuse me, that was Obama's bill. 130 and whatever he paid for McDougal or whatever, as if we care. But that's what I'm thinking. So they're making this whole hoopla. But Obama is a creature from the Black Lagoon. That's what he is. He's hiding his real feelings for America and what he meant for America. He's out there, and we know what he was up to. A little too late, but better late than never. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.